Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and today I'm going to be doing my what sold. It'll be before we went on vacation, but I had to do a shorter video because I usually do Monday through Thursday, but we were leaving Friday and Thursday wasn't done, yada yada yada. So this video is going to be the Thursday through Sunday, which will be October 5th through the 8th. And y'all, I don't have a whole lot to share with you because that was the start of our vacation. I had 10-day handling on until Beth reminded me that Monday was a holiday. So then I think Saturday I went ahead and changed all of my handling to 5 days. But you know how it is when you have 5-day handling, things don't sell as quickly as if you had 1 or 2-day handling. So it started out slow, but y'all, today I had to ship 127 packages. 127. It took us hours and hours. So it started off slow, but actually I think yesterday, Sunday, was probably the best day I've had forever. So, and then today I realized I had not turned international shipping back on. So I think, how the algorithm is, they're working on my account now to get everything switched back over, and I've not hardly sold anything today, but that's all right. It's all right. So it was an amazing trip. We got there late Friday, and then just kind of chill out. Well, actually Saturday we went to some town-wide yard sales. Didn't find a whole lot. Really overpriced stuff. Found a few things, and then just relaxed Sunday, and then Monday through Wednesday we hit the 2 Goodwill bins in St. Louis all day, and filled the trailer with just lots and lots of plush, mostly plush. Most of it probably will be heading towards eBay, but I did separate some bags out of like character toys and stuff that I thought might be good for whatnot. But it was a lot of work, and it was exhausting. And then the rest of the week we just kind of enjoyed family, played games, and ate a lot. So, all right, it's time to show you what you saw. And y'all, this first weekend of sales was probably some of my highest dollar stuff sold. Now, I did every night go in and send messages because I don't do time away. Too many issues with time away in the past. So every night I went in and I sent everybody a message just explaining that I am on vacation and I would be shipping today, October 16th. I only had one problem. One irritated person who said eBay was showing that they would receive it by the 17th, even though I sent her a screenshot showing I wasn't even going to be shipping it. I wasn't required to ship it till the 16th. For some reason, eBay was showing that she was going to get it by the 17th. But I sent her that screenshot and she was fine with it. But I don't know why they do that. Even Beth went and looked in my store and said it was showing really short delivery dates, even though I had extended handling, not shipping till the 16th. So I don't know. Hopefully I won't get any negative, comments about the extended time, but I've had too many problems with time away. Some of the things that I did do for this trip, extended handling, I turned off international shipping. eBay for Business told me that if I did my extended handling, if I did my extended handling, that I would not have to ship immediately, that it did honor it. But I had issues with it the last time, so I just opt out of doing all international shipping. So, and then I did the extended handling. I turned off all of my other platforms, and this way I was able to list every day, send offers, send counter offers, and do my end and sell similars with no issues. So it works for me this way. And obviously towards the end of my vacation, it was not affecting my sales at all. All right, so let's get to it. All right. Robert says I say that a lot. I didn't turn Poshmark, Mercari, or Etsy off till Friday morning when we were leaving. So I did actually have 2 overnight sales. One was on Poshmark for this Disney hoodie for $20. And then I had another sale on Etsy. This was from that private pick estate sale that I did where I bought all of that vintage plush. This Embrace Gorilla with the banana sold for $19.95. And then eBay. Lego Powerpuff Girls. Y'all, this has been listed for a really long time. I remember picking this up at a churchyard sale for $1. Incomplete, but it finally sold $9.40. Now, I still have a bag of stuff that I've identified through that Facebook group that helps identify action figure pieces and parts. I just haven't gotten to them. And this was something I listed probably last month. I pulled out like 10 things to list from this estate sale pickup that I did, I want to say 2 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago. I bought a tote full of action figure parts. And that Facebook group helped me identify what they went to. I ended up with these 4 pieces that were from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This was the body parts to Krang. And I listed them high and I got a best offer of $50, which I went ahead and accepted. This has been listed for a long time. Pre-boxed, larger size because it is a doll high chair, baby seat, but it finally did sell for $10.50. Kidget's yellow baby blanket. I tend to pick these up at like yard sales and stuff. I actually believe that Kidget's is like a Dollar General, Dollar Tree brand that you can pick up for not very much, but I don't think they're available anymore. So like Plush, baby blankets do have a meaning for some people, and they go looking for this. And this was a waffle weave baby blanket. It said something, oh, heaven sent, and it sold for $8. Earth shoes. We picked this brand up. It's kind of like with Clark's. We do well with it. We pay a couple dollars for it and tend to sell them for, $15 to $20. This pair of shoes, I'm pretty sure I picked up like 3 pairs of these at a churchyard sale. I want to say it was $1 each, and these sold for $15. Now, I tend to pick up any of these Monster Jam vehicles. Some of them are just plastic, and some of them with like a die-cast body or die-cast wheels, and then some of them are the die-cast. These was from Spin Master 2021. This sold very, very quickly for $8.96, and I'm pretty sure I picked up probably 4 or 5 of them on this last trip because I'm paying, 25-50 cents for them, and I'm selling them very quickly for, $9 or $10. Gund Raspberry Dog Lovey Blanket sold for $12.07. Very cute. It was different. It was round. This was from the estate sale I went to. I bought a bunch of Madame Alexander dolls. I want to say it was like a dozen of them for $20 on the last day of that sale. This is Beth from the Little Women series, sold for $13.45. They're the little ones, 8 inches. Jim Henson Sesame Street ornaments. I bought a bag of Christmas ornaments at a yard sale. I want to say I paid like $5. It was a large variety of different character ornaments. These 3 I put together and they sold for $8. This is the second rainbow, the vacuum cleaner rainbow accessory that we have picked up recently at estate sales. This was the air freshener. It was still sealed, and I went and looked at others that were listed, and this was the original packaging, how it was originally sold. But again, I do not list stuff as new, so I list this as used and sealed, and it sold very quickly for a best offer of $60. Now, this is the one thing that didn't get paid for before we left on our vacation, so I carried it with me, and of course, 3 hours down the road, they paid. But I just went and found a post office that Tuesday, since Monday was the holiday, Tuesday, and just did my little QR code, and they printed out the label, and I sent it on its way. I think we paid $5 for that at a yard sale, or at an estate sale. Now, this was Bass Pro Shop Lovey from 2020. It sold for $17.95. I tend to do really well with Plush from Bass Pro Shop, and a lot of times on the tag it does tell you a date, and some of the animals it will tell you like the season and a date. And I have found in the past that if I don't put that in my listing, people are going to ask. They want specific ones from a specific season, a specific year. So if you're going to sell Bass Pro Shop, look and see if you can find that spring 2020 or whatever it says on the tag and put that in your listing. Better Homes and Garden Cookbook. Now, Robert picked up, I want to say 4 cookbooks from an estate sale. I think probably paid $1 or $2 each for them. I sold one of them already, and I had to refund. I think I've already showed you guys it in a video. I'm not quite sure how or why, but it was supposed to be one type of cookbook, but somebody had taken out all of it, the insides, and replaced it with a different cookbook that was Better Homes and Gardens. And I guess they were interchangeable as far as the pages and stuff, and I didn't catch it. I just took the picture. I even have a picture of the copyright page, and it's a non Better Homes and Garden cover, but with Better Homes and Garden inside of it. I just gave them a refund. But I need to pay attention from now on, especially when it's these, you can click and open them up, notebooks, that I need to make sure it's the correct cookbook inside. Try Russ Yellow Giraffe Rattle Plush. This was from Target, sold for $16.12. Aeropostale Men's Jeans Buttonfly, sold for $10. Some of these are old listings, and I'm just glad to see this stuff moving. Now, this is a viewer sale. This is Holly. I met her when we went up to Rochester to visit my son. She wanted to start doing puzzles, so she went ahead and bought this Stow and Go kit. They're kind of neat. You can make your puzzles, and then you can roll them up when you're not working on them. She bought this for me. It was $6.40. Regal La Machine, pieces and parts from these small appliances. This was just the little pusher that goes down inside of the food processor, sold for $8.02. I just picked these up at a yard sale at our, what's it called? CrossFit. They do like twice a year yard sales for, I guess, employees and other people who, I guess, attend there. I paid $3 for this series, and it sold very quickly for best offer of $25. Viewer sale. I think Sherry bought several things from me. These 2 were from the original, this time frame, and then she bought several other things from me after. So thanks again, Sherry. She bought this Mortimer Moose and Build-A-Bear childhood cancer bear for... I covered it up, $18.47. So thanks again, Sherry. Fisher-Price Little People Wheelies. I pick these up a lot at yard sales when they're really cheap, or at the bins. Make small lots. This set sold for $7. Kelly Toy Blue Narwhal Well, sold for $10.45. Lululemon neck warmer. I didn't even know what it was when I picked it up, but I knew that logo. Knew it. And it took a couple of months. Sold for $22.45. Skies Are Blue knit jacket sold for $17.71. I think this took probably less than a month to sell. Hug and Love, not a favorite brand, but when it's cute and Eastery and just different holidays, I tend to pick it up. This was an 8-inch little rabbit holding an Easter egg, sold for $8.02. Douglas Baby Monkey Lovey sold for $17. Now this buyer bought 2 different lots for me. She bought 2 sets of these brass deer candle holders. So she paid $15 each, so $30 for the 2 sets. And she bought these bronze angel candle holders for $14. Imaginext, I bought a huge bag of them. I want to say I paid like $8 for a bunch of them. I put them in small lots. This was the alien with an Egyptian mummy, sold for $9. American Girl doll. I think this is probably, the one where I picked up 2 of them at a yard sale. I want to say maybe $5 each, but I don't even know if it was $5. Determined that this was Sage from 2013. She sold for $44.95. More pieces and parts. These were the beater set from an Oster Regency Kitchen Center, sold for $12.11. And then the Build-A-Bear dog plush with the hearts on it sold for $22.45. And then my 2 big sales. My 2 biggest sales happened right away while we were on vacation. I sold the Baby Morgan blanket. I paid $1 for it at a yard sale. Sold for $124.95. Definitely make sure that you are looking for this tag on these waffle weave blankets. Plain blanket. If you can find the blankets that have designs on them, even more. And then that wasn't even my best sale. Y'all wouldn't believe the number of $20 offers I got on this. $20, $20, $20. Stick to it. When you know you've got something special. I had Terapeak showing me that it would sell for this much, and I had WorthPoint telling me that it had sold for at least this much. This is an Eden Peter Rabbit plush with the waffle weave body. I don't even remember where I picked it up now at this point. It's been a couple of months since I listed it, and I took a best offer of $165 for a plush, y'all, for a plush. Eden, always check Eden. Now, there's more contemporary Edens that aren't worth as much, but when you see a plush with this waffle weave, let me turn this one off too. That kind of waffle weave, checkered fabric, or terry cloth. Always check. If you can't find it on eBay in the solds, check Terapeak. And if you can't find it on Terapeak, you know, if you have access to WorthPoint, which for us, it has paid for itself on just a few things that it proved to me that I should be listing my item for more than what the eBay solds were showing. It's worth it for us, but it is expensive. So I don't encourage you to get it unless you start seeing lots of things where the only thing you can find when you're doing a Google search is from WorthPoint. But WorthPoint showed me that it would sell for that much. So I went with it and I stuck to my guns. I have so much stuff to share with you guys now. So much stuff. We bought a lot and found some treasures. Found a whole lot of bread and butter. Bread and butter. Somebody asked in one of my videos recently, what do I mean when I say bread and butter? I guess I should explain that every once in a while. Bread and butter for me personally is the plush that I list that sells, that I know is going to sell between $8 and $12. I sell a lot. It all adds up. All right, y'all. I'm looking at the time. I was going to say get to work, but I'm done for the day. But if you guys need to get to work, get to work. Bye.